5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is your boy, Jamal. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
This is your boy, Jamal. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
Yeah, my people, this is Roger here from Xtra celebrating gospel music and black origin. This is how we do it here. Took a bit of a long intro there, so yeah. I didn't think ready, you know. I didn't think ready. But then everything decides not to be ready. It's the story of my life when it comes to this show anyway, so yeah, but let's lick it off, man, with a bit of Braille still, push it down, you know what I mean? So this is how we do it. Hopefully this will come up.
I'm my own worst critic.
Yeah, a bit of Braille, push it down.
I see myself with the critic's eyes. But I don't do this for the critics, it's for the criticized. I don't do this for myself, but for victims of myself. I'm my own worst critic, I'm a victim of myself. It knocks me off balance, fighting imaginary battles. My friends are talented, should I hide in their shadows? It sounds deep, only reveals that I'm shallow. I'm from the broad road, but I belong to the narrow. And I confess that I struggle to confess, but that confession will release the suppression of my regrets. I said jealousy don't gel with me, but jealousy infected me. Had me feeling bitter towards friends with more success than me. It's not success I crave, it's my insecurity disturbing me, filling my head with uncertainty. Like, should I even rap? This used to be idolatry. If I give it all of me, will this industry swallow me whole? Spit out the bones. If I spit from the flesh, I might gain more respect, but in the end, what's left of me? And I know we should talk, but I just push it down. There's a lot I should say, but I just push it down. I need to confess, but I just push it down. I just push it down, I just push it. And I know we should talk, but I just push it down. There's a lot I should say, but I just push it down. I need to confess, but I just push it down. I just push it down, I just push it. Chest is a cesspool. My heart is jaded, I'm well acquainted with pain and agony, part of my family tree. Forbidden fruit, we bit it and then we hid, but we couldn't hide it. Dr. Jekyll died, all we do is hide. Welcome to the dark side, make yourself at home. If home is where your heart is, be careful where you roam. You don't wanna be in Rome when empires collapse. I was spitting through the wire, but the wire was tapped. Now I'm spitting on the fire, but the flames grow bigger. I'm the gasoline man, burn your magazine stand. I don't want your promotion. My Titanic was floating on a transparent scenery at the bottom of the ocean. And it's worse than rock bottom when your body's a cadaver. Only God can pardon me, excuse my bad manners, but I don't care. Who's killing the game? Maybe I care too much, you know it's one and the same. I push it down with ya, I push it down with ya. Can't feel anything, when will I learn? I push it down with ya, I push it down with ya. From dust we came to dust, we return, I push it down. And I know we should talk. There's a lot I should say. I need to confess. And I know we should talk, but I just push it down. There's a lot I should say, but I just push it down. I need to confess, but I just push it down. I just push it down, I just push it. And I know we should talk, but I just push it down. There's a lot I should say, but I just push it down. I need to confess, but I just push it down.
Americans are building. The police have just wrestled a couple of people to the ground.
Yeah. D1, D1.
Things are getting just a little tense here.
Racist Christians, I've been searching for you. I've been wondering where you live and what kind of church you go to. Do you pledge allegiance to Christ and not to the enemy? If so, then how you justify hatred and white supremacy? And if you from a family that taught you racism, you could change it. Dialogue and prayer mixed with counseling just might rearrange it. Are you trying to grow or you secretly like to see division? Once you find out Jesus ain't white, do you still won't be a Christian? We come from a place where the pastors use scriptures out the Bible to make slaves obey their masters. And we trying to turn this chapter, but we can't ignore this data. White cop kill a black man, no jail time, seem like black lives don't matter. Racist Christians, I've been searching for you. 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 Racist Christians, do you see what's happening? Sunday morning, you screaming Jesus, but we don't see that passion. When folks out here fighting for freedom, you never speak up, and that's why black folks been turning from Jesus, cause people feeling scammed. And if you say it's love, now I'm wondering if you just an actor. Black man killed in public, behind closed doors, knew you burst in laughter. If you hate racism, but don't do nothing, that's still a problem. Silence equals violence, bring race up and we a church divided. We come from a place where the pastors use scriptures out the Bible to make slaves obey their masters. Now we trying to turn this chapter, but we can't ignore this data. White man kill a black man, no jail time, seem like black lives don't matter. Racist Christians, I've been searching for you. Racist Christians, I've been searching for you. Racist Christians, I've been searching for you. Racist Christians, I've been searching for you.
I wish I knew the reason we ended and fell off, yeah. When's the last time I took you out? Been a minute. And I miss the days when we stayed home chillin'. You feeling where I'm feeling? Turn your phone off, cause it's tripping every 5 minutes. I just need your attention, don't want you to miss this. Baby, I want you to listen. How you gon' tell me that you don't want this no more? We've been together since the 5th grade. Why you acting this way? Weeks go by, it's a forever just for me to say what's your name, just for you to turn around and walk away. No, it's not fair. I wasn't aware how I felt back then. Never would've imagined we'd be more than friends. Tell me how this happened. Don't know when or how. I hope it works out. I know you said it wasn't gonna work. I know you said it just wasn't the time or the place for it. Now I gotta heal from the hurt. But it's okay, good God gon' take away all this pain from me. No, you ain't gotta worry about it. I gave you all I had, it was all real. Now all I want is peace and God's will.
But you don't have to go, don't take your stuff.
Bro, I literally can't do it no more, bro.
Just don't take your stuff and go take a break to breathe, and you can come back when you're ready.
You got me losing my mind. She don't wanna talk to me. I swear this the last time I'ma take you back. Every time I drift away, it's like you know or something. Call up my bro or something. Read out on my post or something. I already knew you couldn't hide it. Loyalty ain't hard, it's just really hard to find it. So she gotta go, it don't matter cause it's over. Thank God it's over. Go find you another. Took a long time to fix my eyes on you. Can't nobody love me the way you do. I just wanna let you know I can't do this no more. I need a ride or die just for me. Yeah, I pray to God that we gon' meet, yeah. I know you said it wasn't gonna work. wasn't the time or the place for it. Now I gotta heal from the hurt. But it's okay, cause God gon' take away all this pain from me. Now you ain't gotta worry about it. I gave you all I had, it was all real. Now all I want is peace and God's will.
What was that? Hold on, what was that?
Yeah, what was that? Who you want? So, yo, guys, you know, got stuff to pack through today anyway, still, yeah. So, we're going to look at some of the comments done for the Little Mermaid today's show. Also, we're looking at, oh my goodness sake, come on, people, we need to fix up and see the impact of negative music and our community, the frenzies and the things that it signs off, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to get into that. And the negative side of it, you know, crazy ones. What else we got to talk about today? We'll find out something else to talk about. I've got something else to talk about today. Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai. All right, guys, we know what we're gonna do. We know what we're gonna do today. Anyway, so yeah, this is Roger the Phoenix, a celebrating gospel music like this is how we do it. Yeah, yo, let's vibe with this. Let's turn it up, man. Let's turn it up. Turn it up. Ready? Party on.
Hold on.
Hey. Hey. Big up to Manzo, smashed on the weekend.
I got them laying
man turned up here in the party.
Find me, I'm right with the Lord that I'm plugging in cause I know what the source said. Gave him my problems to God and he said it's a piece of cake. He treated just like a short stack. I'm right or die like a horseback. I took my wheel, had a torch that. The devil to lies about the kingdom of God, but hold it, man, I got some more facts. Hey. What's that? That's just me stopping again. Down on my knees, I feel my strength increasing, cause that's every time I be talking to him. The devil been thieving, he's so deceiving. I'm taking everything back with revenge. I sow the seeds, now this is my season. Let me welcome you to Harvest Land. Hey, orange smoke with me. Who want it? That's defeat. If you try to go toe to toe with me, defeat. I'm a sheep, but I take your beat and now they go to me. Go. Got that sweet, smell it, savor, just like potpourri. Hold up. They say they want another verse. They do. It got me stopping like I'm Kurt. I put the devil in a hearse. Never got evicted, man. He cannot live here like he get his rent on the first. Ain't talking about drugs, but when I got saved, I got grace, and that's one of the perks. No Percocet, they on Molly Percocet. Pray to God he fight my battles. I don't gotta break a sweat. I'm still stomping on the devil. I ain't stopping as of yet. Jesus paid the fee in full, so I ain't gotta cut a check. He did. Yeah. Ay, orange smoke with me. Who want it? That's defeat. If you try to go toe to toe with me, defeat. I'm a sheep, but I take your beat and now they go to me. Go. Got that sweet, smell it, savor, just like potpourri. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. What was that? There's more. I know how to pray when he send a text. I do. He wanna fight, but we going tit for tat. Look, I'm not the same, I'm a different cat. I might break off his tooth for the dentist that. Put a beat on the plate, I'ma finish that. Boy, I mean with the word when I swing it like Venus Serena when they got a tennis rack. I'm with all that like Kelly Keenan back. So I just might pull out a demon pack and be like, orange smoke with me. Who want it? That's defeat. If you try to go toe to toe with me, defeat. I'm a sheep, but I take your beat and now they go to me. Go. Got that sweet, smell it, savor, just like potpourri. Can you tell me who what's wrong with me?
We don't pretend no more. We don't got minutes to spend no more. If we go out, it's a win, I know. We gon' be living again, I'm sure. Cul-de-sac, I've been in the cul-de-sac. Treat me like the quarterback. I've been in my pocket and I still ain't got my folders back. That when someone stole the Mac, I was feeling so attacked. Almost put a hold on rap, but they need that new Saint Holy. The little bit homie, the play's been made and the game can't control me. I'm from the north side where the city get no sleep. They keep their guns stocked cause they don't trust the police. We don't pretend no more. We don't got minutes to spend no more. If we go out, it's a win, I
We're keeping it flowing. I'm trying to do my social media elements of a job. You know how it goes, people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Running for the squad, push the rock like I'm Rondo. Holy Spirit living in my body like a condo. Covered by the blood in this mug like a poncho. Up another level on the devil, this that God flow. Christ came, tell him Christ reigns in the convo. I met my father, guess I gotta let my mom know. I met his daughter through that ring up on a pronto. If we the body, he the head, I'll call him honcho. Just that elevator, send the hater to the top flow.
Tell the industry that busy me gon' pick the lock though. Kick it in when they see us, I bet their hearts will drop low. It's real hip hop, bro. They say it's not though, but God told us preach his gospel and we will not fall. Yeah, this is payback because it's way back. They played crap, injecting us with poison like a caged rat. In the laboratory, why you think we stay trapped? But we gon' push this freedom where the mental slaves at.
Really, I'm just trying to get the vibe back. Jesus on my mind, it be like that. Geo went for life, we don't hide that. Messenger for Christ, I'ma die that. You're hating on the squad, dial it way back. I just talk to God, we go way back. It's for the lost, trying to find their way back. Riding on the devil, call it payback.
Got that living water all around me, get a wash though. We gon' shine brighter, auto body like a car show. I said auto body, hold up, Bobby, that's a bar, bro. Ricky Bobby, hold up, copy, that's a card. My new life better than my old one. I was looking for the static back in 01. I was living hella tragic, having no son. Drew to Christ, knew the life, I ain't gotta own none.
Oh, nothing like no debt, but my nail net like not yet. Bills coming on the field running, but still nothing, but we don't quit. A lot of y'all in your bag. Ride the wave, get the two-step. When a squad getting that two-deck, we got it on lock like a vice grip. I got a mission, I reside. Where the truth is, I recline. When it's finished, till that time I play my part, I go AI. Got no time for pretty pie. I don't eat that, give me rye. Bread light my appetite, the truth, the light be the fuel for the payback. I was deep in evil with my carcass. He released the noose beneath my conscience. He removed the tool to help me bondage. He rebuked the foolish and the nonsense. Facing death, the faith, we got to shake that. Fear, we gain the grace beyond the paycheck. Armored up, we fighting time for combat. Devil man, take that back.
Really, I'm just trying to get the vibe back. Jesus on my mind, it be like that. Geo went for life, we don't hide that. Messenger for Christ, I'ma die that. You're hating on the squad, dial it way back. I just talk to God, we go way back. It's for the lost, trying to find their way back. Riding on the devil, call it payback.
Scootie Wop.
I know that they mad and she might be bad, but I cannot step out of covenant. Wow. You just want a bag that I already had. Ba-da-ba-ba, I'm loving it. I be rapping by God, it's not a facade. I'm here for the smoke and we'll come with it. We make it look cool, like cooler than cool. Man, bring back the beat, I ain't done with it. Yeah, you should tap in with the mob. Why? We be tapping in with God. Yeah, I just do it cause I love him. Never treat it like a job. Go. I be tripping sometime, I cannot lie, be out of my mind. Out of my head, out of my noggin. Sending praises, I'm alive. From the trap to the church and the church to the trap, putting God everywhere on the map. We been eating too much, need to go take a nap. Then wake up, hit the gym cause the boy getting fed. The boy getting fed, here or not. Fed. Heard you working on your traps. I ain't even trying to front you. Big ol' Bible in the back. All they do it, I don't need no music. If that Bible in my blickety, I'ma use it. Got that cross tatted on my chest, I can't lose it. Bro, them talking crazy, but I know I can't be stupid. Devil show got a plan, but I be talking to the man upstairs. That's big God. I be talking to the man up there. On my knees saying a prayer. Do you hear what I'm saying up there? He opened up all of the doors. Let's go. I know he ain't playing up there. Holy soldiers, it's a movement. They keep telling me to prove it. Just look at my life, we bringing the light. This how we do it. I was serving them fiends, now I'm serving the king. Look at the change. We the new church, had to switch up the game. Went down in that water, can't come back the same. Yeah, no, it ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure. Yeah, no, it ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure. Yeah. Hey, no, it ain't no pressure. Don't turn me up for real. I said a big guy. No, it ain't no pressure. Let's go. No, it ain't no pressure. Let's go. No, it ain't no pressure. Let's go. Yeah. No, it ain't no pressure. I said a big guy. No, it ain't no pressure.
Makes sense. SO, still doing my social media, guys. Forgive me if I'm not interacting in the screen, but we'll get there in a second.
Okay, suicide mission, but I'm coming back strong. Did 100 laps just to get 100 back, dog. Make it make sense. I don't want it, that's all. If they wanna break bread, tell them come with that sauce. Okay, suicide mission, but I'm coming back strong. Did 100 laps just to get 100 back, dog. Make it make sense. I don't want it, that's all. If they wanna break bread, tell them come with that sauce. Yeah. Sophie baby gotta eat, Shade Rosie gotta read. If they want it there for free, tell them boys I'm out of reach. Gotta do the Montessori and you know it's never cheap. When you look around my brother, don't you know it's all on me? They don't see, they just free, they just talk, they just cat, they don't lead, they just sleep. All my dogs in the back, 100 deep, they'll agree. When you look around, my brother, don't you know it's all on we? I tell them, whoa, mama raised a leader, now your boy is leading, whoa. Take them back to Eden if they wanna deep it, whoa. Man, I call this in your bag in Bible season, whoa. Never leave the house if there's no reason. It's a suicide mission, but I'm coming back strong. Did 100 laps just to get 100 back, dog. Make it make sense. I don't want it, that's all. If they wanna break bread, tell them come with that sauce. Yeah, suicide mission, but I'm coming back strong. Did 100 laps just to get 100 back, dog. Make it make sense. I don't want it, that's all. If they wanna break bread, tell them come with that sauce. Hey, tell them come with it. Bring the condiments on the side. This ain't politics. We don't wanna quit on the guys. It's just common sense. Don't you wanna get all the pie, so you give it to the people. My intent, no surprise, whoa. Yeah, ain't no finders keepers. I go to shine and reap it. Look at the way that we mind it decent. Offer the way, divinely teaching. You know when I be preaching, I go to show them the finer pieces. Ain't nothing old but settle your home and don't try dare retreat. Cause it's a suicide mission, but I'm coming back strong. Did 100 laps just to get 100 back, dog. Make it make sense. I don't want it, that's all. If they wanna break bread, tell them come with that sauce. Yeah, suicide mission, but I'm coming back strong. Did 100 laps just to get 100 back, dog. Make it make sense. I don't want it, that's all. If they wanna break bread, tell them come with that sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Marks, I saw your comment there still, yeah, you know, we're just keeping it real right here in the hood, right here on the Xtra. Not in the hood. We're not in the hood, we're not in the ghetto, we're in the top land, and I'm going to be kicking off there still, yeah. We've got a number of things to go through anyway still, yeah, but, you know, we're going to blend out. Usually 0 o'clock is when I start my rant, start my chitty chats, and start my bling 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 and a moan anyway still, yeah. So this is our Heart Away by Gazelle. So let's take on the top, you know. If I was an artist, this is how I'll be dropping it. You get me still? A bit of tune up, but got the vibes, can rap and sing Jay, but hip hop. You get me still? You don't know. That's what you more. Feet Xtra. That's how we do it.
Don't get wary. I know that it's hard sometimes. I know you're gonna cry some nights. The sky above you won't always be blue. I hope you hear me. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but sometimes that isn't true. I don't got nothing else to lose. I'm like, how much more do you need? You got me begging like, please, no. I'm like, please don't take my heart away, please. I'm like, please don't take my heart away, please. Yeah. I'm like, please don't take my heart away. I reached out for love, I need a hug, but you're too far away. When I get back home, I don't get out, sit in my car all day. What am I afraid of inside? Okay, maybe I'm not fine. Maybe I've been going on my mind. When I go to sleep, it's never quiet. And I know that I'm not the only one. I'm really preaching to the choir. How many ever let you down? It's a lot of bodies in the crowd. Now the temperature rising and music is loud. The lights are too bright and I can't see how anyone would ever make that trade. I hope it's worth it. How we even get in the first place out. We've all made some choices we ain't proud of. Some things you gotta go through, you can't get out of. But don't get wary. I know that it's hard sometimes. I know you're gonna cry some nights. The sky above you won't always be blue. I hope you hear me. Listen, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but sometimes that isn't true. I don't got nothing else to lose. How much more do you need? You got me begging like, please, no. I'm like, please don't take my heart away, please. I'm like, please don't take my heart away, please. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Look, I was the one in them classes, youngin' but making it happen. 2 up, 2 down in Manhattan. Never had Gucci or Louis Dior, but this music, I swear that I did it in fashion. Don't gotta rush, I got hours in this, and you know that I'm really about action. Can't believe that they counted me out, now we running them numbers just like how I knew it would happen. Don't gotta cat to be fitted, wait for whatever I'm living. When I die, put my name with the best of them, just to inspire the rest of my city. They don't know what we had to endure. Youngin' was sleeping on floors, went to all states, but God had us insured. Rapping that Boys and Girl Club on the tour. Around the same time, parents got a divorce. Honestly, what really made me mature? We had to pick lashes to get to the door. They hate and say Diddy, they know I'm a bad boy. I've been on since I was 16. They was hot, they been losing they steam. I was quiet, she thought I was shy. Went from watching the throne to being the king, yeah. Came from the bottom, yeah, I paid the price, they couldn't afford it, yeah. I had to build from the ground, I never could let them destroy it, They said that they hard, they cover my coffin, it's a hole in their story, yeah. I'm living my dream, I gotta thank God and give him the glory, yeah. Came from the bottom, yeah, I paid the price, they couldn't afford it, I had it built from the ground, I never could let them destroy it, They said that they hard, they cover my coffin, it's a hole in their story, yeah. I'm living my dream, I gotta thank God and give him the glory. Look, y'all OGs not leading the way, I swear they just get in y'all way. I remember when Toe gave the platform and gave me the power, I almost got carried away. It was major when I got a minor verse, if I could be honest, that's back when he gave me the game. All the ones that was hating, they looking like Jordan, cause they just been fading away. I gotta thank God, cause I don't look like what I've been through. VA the folk that I tend to. No, I skate when I give them this new. They know I'm a bad boy. They tryna keep up. They huffing and puffing. We made it from scratch, from nothing to something. I'm loving the person life got me becoming. I got my rib when I'm hitting my prime. I know a lot at stake. Can't hate it or love it. It's not a game. I'm living with Elvis, Selena, Grace. Look, I'm living my dream, so I smile. We went from pennies to proud. Remove all the things, so I stay with a shout. Get used to the kid, cause I'm sticking around. You did? Came from the bottom, yeah. I paid the price. They couldn't afford it, yeah. I had it built from the ground, I never could let them destroy it, They said that they hard, they cover my coffin, it's a hole in their story, yeah. I'm living my dream, I gotta thank God and give him the glory, yeah. Came from the bottom, yeah, I paid the price, they couldn't afford it, I had it built from the ground, I never could let them destroy it, They said that they hard, they cover my coffin, it's a hole in their story, yeah. I'm living my dream, I gotta thank God and give him the glory.
One more track before I start going in. Yeah, we've got Little Mermaid to go into. Mermaid, you know, we got what I'm saying. We got Little Mermaid. We've got who else we got? We've got a Cobra Kai to go into, and you know we got how deluded sometimes our people in our community are to feel that what comes out of our mouths is not going to speak into lives of our young generation. But we're going to get into that still anyway. We're gonna, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is how we do it. We'll take it from the top anyway, so because you know you can't miss a drop like that, Roger. I need to get some funky decks. You get me still, yeah. Big up to Nardnox. I need to get sponsorship off Native Instruments, and this is how we need to do. We need to bring up some S4s up in here. You get me? This is how we roll.
I swear they never believed us, but it's full course, 4 seasons. I just came back like I'm Jesus. This is a pledge of allegiance. Had to see it to receive it. Lifestyle getting speechless. Even if we got agreements,
Still be pledging allegiance, still be pledging allegiance. Hand on my heart like I got trouble breathing. Handle the bread on my plate, I'm a deacon. Run with the force, you can see in the creases. Mama just saw me rap on BET. The saw we was watching, we off EBT. Had to get high, so I dodged the degrees. Walk a mile in my jeans, it's not what it seems. Homo supported, I sing on the corner when I was a junior to make me a band. Not supposed to be where I'm at, but I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, this all part of the plan. Relations divided by dollars. We got our stripes cause we keeping it solid. It's not by a thread to know that I'm him. I carry VA with me, know I'm a gem. They never believe this, but it's full course, 4 seasons. I just came back like I'm Jesus. This is a pledge of allegiance. Had to see it to receive it. Lifestyle getting speechless. Even if we got agreements.
Yeah, still be pledging allegiance. Here we go. One nation under God, that's on God. I know he gon' provide with a nod. Preach on the big mic, I'm not tired. Catching the big fish, better ride. Came out the water, I'm alive. Kicking that Maya low, still I rise. Straight out the corner, X minimize. I want all kind of bits for the guys. Get out the way, I do not want a felly. Cutting my children, collect on the celly. Came from the kitchen, no food on my belly. We had no AC, I turned on some Nelly. I get a shot, I'ma shoot with no hezzy. I know they banking on me like I'm Desi. Lift up the city and prayers too heavy. Took off the T, put the cross on the Chevy. I used to drip and be broke like a levy. Now I fight demons like I am 11. You see no stranger when you get to heaven. Jesus come back, it's a rap like a studio session. We ain't gonna learn your lesson. We ain't gonna sing confessions. Or you don't count your blessings.
I swear they never believe us, but it's full course, 4 seasons. I just came back like I'm Jesus. This is a pledge of allegiance. Had to see it to receive it. Lifestyle getting speechless. Even if we got agreements, still be pledging allegiance. Still be pledging allegiance.
Had to go nuts, I rip on the feature. Say they ain't know, so you know I'ma brief them. Know I'ma say what I see like Ezekiel. I'm still the future, the prophet, the Hebrew. It's a hit, run it back like the sequel. I'm in the church talking rap with the people. Thought I would friend come my name like the Beatles. We the top 7, I'm finna reach you. I'm a vessel, she like me, I'm special. I told her we both finna work on our patience. I needed time to get back to the basics. Put on off-white, baby, these are not Asics. I'm getting dressed with more cheese than a Caesar. Up 20 bands, I put 5 in the savings. I'm slinging rock, get them drop like I'm David. I cut the paper with scissors to bait them. Yeah. The style is never debated. It's more official to say you got stripes. It's more attention than line about your phases. You get a kick out of reading the hype. I made a hit out of trying to persuade them. It was safe when I covered my bases. Not from Atlanta, but I'm still the bravest.
But it's full course, 4 seasons. I just came back like I'm Jesus. This is a pledge of allegiance. Had to see it to receive it. Lifestyle getting speechless. Even if we got agreements, still be pledging allegiance. Still be pledging a.
Yeah, guys, this is Roger here on the Fiends Extra, celebrating gospel music of Black origin. So, of late, we've seen the fallback, the comments about. Let me just take a sip of coffee because I need to get the energy up. Keeping it black. When was coffee white? It was always black. But anyway, let's not go there. That sets the tone. That sets the tone. Right. So. Little Mermaid starts up. After I did my show last week, it came out that Little Mermaid was black. I was referring to the abuse that people face as the black actors are faced being taken star roles where traditionally it would be white superstars doing them roles. Everybody's quiet when we take on roles of gangsters and murderers, and the guy who the queer guy, everyone's cool with that part and as fulfilling certain stereotypes in Hollywood, they're cool with that. But the thing is when or the beaten black woman who gets beaten up by the black guy, so many different things everyone's cool with. But once we see we're at the top, like in House of Dragon, like in Star Wars, Obi, it becomes a problem. Yeah, unless you're the top echelons like the Will Smith of the world and whatever, they're still there's certain people that's got that pass and the rest of us haven't. So bearing that in mind, as soon as I did that video, I thought, why, Roger, you comment, man, you're true. And when he hits my table, hold on a second, Little Mermaid's black. I was like, whoa. And I saw it on I didn't clock because I'm not looking, I'm colorblind. But I saw Music Geek post it. I'm thinking, why is she posting about Little Mermaid? I'm not really bothered. And I said about Sebastian, I wasn't even focused on about the color of the actor. Yeah, that's so much, people think I'm focused on color. I wasn't really looking at the color because it's a fictitious character, So, And mermaids, this is a made up thing for man to just excuse and just held up with the woman upon the other side of the ocean. But anyway, we got this thing mermaid now. Little Mermaid comes through, and you thought, what on earth is going on? You know what I mean? And we get the kickback. We're having black people saying, oh, we should change it because it should be white. Well, white people should change it because whatever that's all. But let's have a look, right? So I thought, you know what? The reality show is the biggest superhero. We'll get to this, is Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? He's a representation of earth as God. You know what I mean? God on earth. Yeah. Whether you believe it or not, that's the representation. And he was originally not white, and also he's been white from since. You could say from Constantine's time, they Europeanized him. When I say Europeanized him, Northern Europeanized him, took the color out of him. What does that do? Yeah, but let's have a look at the comments. So there's a writer called Slow to Write. So I'm gonna flip around with this, guys. Give me 2 seconds. So let's get this up on the big screen. Yeah, that's on the big screen. You can see that on the big screen, and then you should see me in the bottom. Yep, you can see me in the bottom. So we've got this that. Yeah, that's where it is. So we've got that comment on there. So it says here, one day people like this will figure out that Jesus not being white isn't a spoiler alert for Christians. It is a spoiler alert for Christians because we're not we've been the image of Christ being white. So sorry, Samuel say cool dude, but he's not as he would call me a lefty or Marxist or something like that. So yeah, but he says it as how he sees things anyway. Still, yeah, someone of Ghanaian descent, I believe he is, living in Canada. So Christians read the Bible, but yet Christians are offended if they ever saw a black Jesus. That is a fact. So as much as I love you, bro, and I agree with you, bro, if very few it is not a spoiler alert. It isn't a spoiler alert because Christians read the Bible that has been bleached. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So as far as I'm concerned, bro, yeah, I agree with you. But let's not play happy families. Let's talk the truth. And if we play happy families, people laugh at us, brethren, because the reality show is they know that Christians still think that they'll be offended if you put a black Jesus upon the wall. And I'm not saying black Jesus look like he's from the Midland Sahara Desert, yeah? I'm talking about even if they put some tanning in and make him look like Mo Salah African, you have a problem with him. You problem with it, you know what I'm saying? It'd be less at ease because we don't know if we dropped a Sadio Mane on you, you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, yo, that's a bit too far for the other ones go. Just go to Liverpool and put down Mane and Salah. You see the differences anyway. But either one of them will be a problem, but we know Mane will be a big problem anyway if Jesus looked like Marvin. But anyway, and then somebody made a comment underneath there still, yeah, it's called Ariel wasn't black and Jesus wasn't white, cope, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy and cool. And let's have a look at some of the little comments that people made here still, yeah. And somebody made a comment there. I never assumed Jesus was white. A lot of Christians, come on guys, yeah, come on, let's just be real, yeah, you know what I'm saying. If color wasn't an issue, a lot of you guys would actually start talking the truth about the church's history when it came to slavery. Talk the truth about how Constantine and all these different people have infiltrated and brought Europeanism as a dominating culture throughout Christianity and start to make changes away from it. So if Jesus was never right and you got a problem, let's black up all the Jesuses. Let's black them up, man. Let's brown them up. You know what I'm saying? But you can't because it'll start riots. I'm taking it straight. It will be an issue. But I'm not saying guys, listen. I'm not saying everybody will have an issue, but I'm saying it will be an issue. Because if you're happy for me to be in my struggle in the UK, you're happy for black people, because based upon Christians' actions for the past 60 years, everyone's happy for the black struggle in Christianity. It's so good. You never change. These are words out of black and white Christians today. In the past couple weeks to me, it will never change. Yo, imagine if Martin Luther King said, brethren, It will never change. Let's carry on. I'm happy with how it is. Imagine the amount of ministers that went up against civil rights. I don't care about how dirty or clean their lives were in backstage. If these men turned around and said that, where would we be today? Some of us need to be reminded. But anyway, so yeah, he says here, what? The Jews who lived in the Middle East isn't white. Yeah. This is so shocking. You know what I mean? So people making the little comments. It doesn't matter what race Jesus was. What matters is he gave his life. Oh, come on. We not saying Jesus judges us on color. What we're saying, society and the reality show is within Christianity. There's invisible oppression on black people, whether it's our sound, whether it's you know what I'm saying, us being involved in leadership, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, there's a problem. It's not a problem, which I don't have a problem with, for a white minister to go into Africa, go into the Caribbean and lead a church full of black people. But the opposite way around, that can't work, brethren. No. I know you can pull out one or two. But listen, let's keep it real. It's not a comfortable move. So that's just me. Let's look at so much comments here. I never thought Jesus was white. Was never taught Jesus was. Let me see, who's this guy? Was white. Let's look at this. And he goes here. Went to a Christian school in the 80s in California and taught that despite some artist depictions, Jesus was not white. I don't know a single human being that ever thought Jesus was white, and yet I see tweets like that weekly from Christians. It must just go to show how brainwashed against the bride of Christ so many are. If I get this, what this Jesus is, I kind of get where this brother is, but it's amazing to know that in California they're teaching that Jesus isn't white from the 80s. I'm like, yo, brethren, I don't know what happened in here. I know in the UK in the 80s, but the thing is, what you have to realize, bro, no matter what you teach in schools, on a Sunday, what's the image of God in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 2000s, in the 60s, in the 50s? It is white. Let's be real. The prominent and powerful image that has been presented to us via Hollywood, if the Lone Ranger is white when he was originally black, what hope is Jesus got? So, end of the day, so the power of media that has given a nation the power to call black people less than a human because he made himself the color of the God on earth, which is Jesus Christ. You have to realize the power in this, guys. So, you know what I mean? So I can go on in these comments, I can go on about this and full on talk about this. Let me just switch off because I can go through these comments all day long. And you know me already, people. I will go in and fool no way about it, you know what I'm saying? But guys, you know what? Disney, do your thing. I know it's woke. One person said she's ginger and she's black. Oh my gosh, that is a great combination for me. That's like fire to me. You know, that's absolutely fire. But for a lot of people, that's an offense. That's a great combination for me. You know, I grew up with Faith Evans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the reality, but for me, we need to kind of like, you know, understand and be real as Christians that, you know what, this is the truth that, you know, it isn't the greatest superhero on earth was black and he was converted to white. So as far as I'm concerned, guys, we need to wake up and spill the beans and actually, you know what, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it'll be a success. I hope this girl can sing. I believe she can. Or can she sing? She's an artist. But you know the girl that then can't sing these days. But anyway, so yeah. But you know, hopefully she can sing and do her part too. Anyway, so yeah. But you know what I'm sick of as well? You had to show is that them roles back in the day to be a white person, they have to get a Whitney Houston to sing, and you know, or a black person to sing because like the girl, because he wanted some soul in it, but then the person out there, you know, is not as ghetto as the person who's singing. Oh, not ghetto, sorry, not as brown as the person that's there. So, but anyway, this is what you hear, and I think it's extra. Celebrate gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do it. This is my thoughts and beliefs and comments on the fact that basically Little Mermaid is gonna be black, and it's just lovely seeing the girls go. The kid reactions, I was going, yeah, because you know what? Actually, sorry, I have to go on about this now. You know what? Growing up, knowing that my sisters, the girls, them, didn't like their dolls, their black dolls, over white dolls. This is the power of making Jesus white. Just making people know, because sometimes you just don't know. And I'm telling you, this is the season of truth. The truth is, we've been made to be down. So, guys, I'm putting out that truth. You know what I mean? If it didn't matter, black girls would love black dolls. You know what I'm saying? And put that black versus white doll syndrome with black girls experiment every time they go for the white doll, because the image of whiteness is deemed to be the highest level. That all comes from changing the core religion of the world to white. Simple thing. But it's Roger here. I've turned it into that from Little Mermaid. It's about out of here trouble, man. But listen, this is Roger in the Phoenix Texas. Celebrate the gospel music like Kkah origin. This is how we do it, man. Nothing but love. And we'll finish off with track Allegiance. What I'm doing now, I'm really going to Never End by SO.
Now I fight demons like I'm 11. You see no stranger when you get to heaven. Jesus come back, it's a rap like a studio session. We ain't gonna learn your lesson. We ain't gonna sing confessions. Or you don't count your blessings.
I swear they never believed us, but it's full course, 4 seasons. I just came back like I'm Jesus. This is a pledge of allegiance. Had to see it to receive it. Lifestyle getting speechless. Even if we got agreements, still be pledging allegiance. Still be pledging allegiance.
Had to go nuts, I rip on the feature. Say they ain't know, so you know I'ma brief them. Know I'ma say what I see like Ezekiel. I'm still the future, the prophet, the Hebrew. It's a hit, run it back like the sequel. I'm in the trench talking rap with the people. Thought our friend come my name like the Beatles. We the top 7, I'm finna reach you. I'm a vessel, she like me, I'm special. I told her we both finna work on our patience. I needed time to get back to the basics. Put on off-white, baby, these are not Asics. I'm getting dressed with more cheese than a Caesar. Up 20 bands, I put 5 in the savings. I'm slinging rock, get them dropped like I'm David. I cut the paper with scissors to bait them. Yeah. The style is never debated. It's more official to say you got stripes. It's more attention than line about your phases. You get a kick out of reading the hype. I made a hit out of trying to persuade them. It was safe when I covered my bases. Not from Atlanta, but I'm still the bravest.
But it's full course, 4 seasons. I just came back like I'm Jesus. This is a pledge of allegiance. Had to see it to receive it. Lifestyle getting speechless. Even if we got agreements, still be pledging allegiance. Still be pledging a.
Yeah. I like this. Look, feeling older and wiser. Daddy standing beside her, no cider in my rider still. Her reminder decided I should rhyme with skill. And inside her advice told me I've been chill, but bring fire, Aaron Yeager to flow. You know it's all for the taking. Who knew the boy in the manger could save a boy in the basement? All the scores I've been chasing, really just wanting more. Was very flawed with a placement. Money does have a law, but don't forget God when you get all the things you praying for. Major law, and applause to you if you stay impure. They adore you 1 second, 1 minute you're at the door. Next day it's disarray, cause you're saying things they abhor. The cycle never ends. I'm trying to break the trend though. How I lose friends who never saw the crescendo. Probably lose M's for what I say at the end zone. The one I depend on, really more than a trend, so I'm on some good soil. Elijah with the good oil, give him everything that I got and watch him move for you. I can never give him enough, my savior too loyal. Like Blue Jays with a food boil, I'm really different. At 17, spitting 16s, I nearly missed it. Added up, see my Asian wisdom with real conviction. Had enough of the silly games, we really lived this. Trying to show my people the way to a new edition. Out the system, let me say it so explicit. I can scream it loud, but they never listen. My people came on ships, not a blimp. Their families caught a rift. Now the neighbor called auntie is fictive. It's real for me, kin that ain't Kim, but probably gonna kill for me. Uncle stepped in, my daddy gone, so he deal with me. Showing me the ropes, had me close, see on the field with me. Had to pull up to the show, let's keep it ill, Philly, man. They ain't his blood brother, that's my father's friend. And to this day, we've never really got it there. Remember when he caught me on the low, then he called me a son, and I saw that the cycle never. Shady Rose, she got the same in her uncles. She's safe in the jungle when she's facing some trouble. We were made for one another, God's grace is among you. Now my friends, my brother, amazed by the bundle. Man, look at life, you see in the way it work. What they thought would kill us made us stronger, although it hurt. Knowing that I ain't got long, I give him worth. The cycle's gonna end when Jesus comes for his church. Woo.
Set it off. I keep a cannon, I let it off. I let it blame on the predator. It's got over money, etc., etc. I'ma set it off. I keep a cannon, I let it off. I let it blame on the predator. It's got over money, etc., etc. I got a mission, I'm riding, I'm fishing. I'm light with a flip if you get in the way. The light I've been given provided the vision. The liars and villains are filling away. I got a feeling they getting replaced. I got a gift and I'm itching to spray. They mine in the prison when I'm in the kitchen. I'm writing and whipping or giving away. About that life we living in. Spicing, I keep slipping in. Light beam, Christ delivered it. Now look, my team high key killing it. Glory to God, we giving it. Mercy and grace, we living it. Fall short, he forgiving it. On court, they was skipping it. I got a dream, people will know Jesus more than even before. Now that they peep evil or walk, they see in the earth reap what it's so. I got a feeling he finna show up within the next century or so. And when he do, show where to go up. Get in the whip if you finna roll. Set it off. I keep a cannon, I let it off. I let it blame on the predator. It's got over money, etc., etc. I'ma set it off. I keep a cannon, I let it off. I let it blame on the predator. It's got over money, etc., etc. In it for the most high, oh my, no life, don't try, Christ can't go mine, yeah. I don't wanna blow my whole life on a gold mine. When I go, my soul die, yeah. Do it for the ones in gutter. This about guns and butter. It's a whole lot of haters, but this for the ones that love us. Never gonna shut up, whether or not the numbers ever do run up. I'ma rep mine for the next 9 summers. Protect mine with a tech 9, don't run up. I know it's hard loving your enemy, but I gotta remember what he said to me. Eventually you gotta become what you pretend to be. He forgave me and said keep the same energy. Amen, let it be. Set it off. I keep a cannon, I let it off. I let it blame on the predator. It's got over money, etc., etc. I'ma set it off. I keep a cannon, I let it off. I let it blame on the predator. It's got over money, etc., etc.
Yeah, guys, this is the boy here, watching more from Infinity Xtra to the better gospel music of black origin. And you know, I spoke the other day about a young black man being shot by the police. But I am gonna come with balance, because I from the same time I believe the police are treating our people different. That's a fact of the matter. But I'm looking at what we don't do good for ourselves. Now, it's sad at Notting Hill Carnival, Takayo Nembhard was stabbed to death. He's stabbed to death. There's a young artist coming through. It's coming through with a drill rapper from Bristol, you know, doing his thing. You know what I mean? Got a baby on the way, you know, and he went to Carnival, you know what I'm saying? And he unfortunately, I haven't seen any great details about this, but I've seen an interview from where his dad spoke about, you know, peace and love, and you know, he was quite calm, to be honest. His mom obviously looked distraught, and never. She looked strong, man. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Nembhard, Vincent Nembhard, I do kind of, you look like a strong brother, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it come across to me. And I'm praying for the family, you know, the Nembhard family, you know, I know Nembhards as well, you know, this, you know, I wonder if, you know, they're related, but yeah, it's sad times, you know, he's 21, being stabbed to death. A drill artist. What concerned me in the article, yeah, we know music, well, not music, he was a music artist. So this guy being this guy, I spoke to his manager or key producer. You know, I love the part when his dad was talking. Got no problem with what his dad was saying, no problem with what everyone's saying or whatever they're still, yeah. Now I got nothing personal against his musical producer. Nothing personal. Don't know him from Adam. Looks like a brother that you recognize, you know what I mean? He's doing his thing, he's been at it for years. Looks like a standing brother, probably around about my age, to be honest. Doing his thing. Chris Patrick, you know, doing his thing. He was his manager and producer. So somebody at Sky asked a question to him. Don't you feel that the message of the prominent message of drill promoting crime, knife crime, is a problem? We're not saying that TK was an artist that did that, but the genre itself, drill, promotes retribution and you know what I mean, crime and whatsoever. The producer said, I don't think it is a negative thing. Drill is a form of expression. It's what's in right now. It's what sells. So this is take white out of it and the systems, and they allowing, you know what I mean, I personally believe they allow success in this side of the genre, but take that other side. We have a responsibility within our community. The man them at my age, I'm in my mid-40s, we are pushing youngsters to push music that promotes killing each other. But that's expression. That's called poison. You know, so we have to understand the power of music, the power of the tongue. We talk about mindfulness. If you're in an area where all you get given is negative thoughts, negative vibes, negative this, you know what I'm saying? You end up negative. So if all you hear is about man's responding like that, I'm not saying this kid rapped it. I'm not saying it was a black or white person who stabbed him, or Asian person. We don't know who, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned. But take that out of it. The genre of grime, which is a form of music which has been birthed out of our community, out of our black community, is something that I get asked questions. Can drill be used as in a gospel format? Of course it can be. It's a form of expression, but my problem is if this is the only expression that we promote in our community, the lead message is crime. We're gonna carry on doing this cycle for the next form. And it's not until us big people, whether you're a Christian or not, to think more consciously about the platforms and start creating positive platforms. It's amazing. We've got. We don't invest in the platforms that represent black music in the UK. And when we do, it's a stuff that's not relevant to the streets. So the reality show is there, us as Christians, do we invest into our forms of music to reach the youngsters with positivity, so they can afford to even get even better the artists, the drill gospel artists, to get their message even louder? There's some excellent drill artists out there that are UK talent who are preaching a positive message. It is a form of expressions, but as this guy says, it's what sells. So are you prepared to burn down your community to sell? If you are, be real. You don't care about your people. Don't be walking and marching with us on the streets. Don't be standing up there taking interviews saying, oh, I'm going to be doing interviews for our community when the things go wrong. Step off, mate. according to your form of music, it's negative to our community. So don't step there saying, oh, you disagree with knife crime, or you don't want the police to, but when your music promotes crime, yes, you just express what's going on in the streets, but you can't. But I've heard the tracks, and we know the tracks that promote stabbing, getting man's back with stabbing or shooting and using this life. But yet, a lot of these guys go back home to a normal life, but they promote it like it's normal. So sorry, as a community, we need to fix up on this one, guys. Anyway, so yeah. But this is how I feel about this, guys. Yeah, say, Chris, we can have a chat, mate. If you want to chat, we can have a chat. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel and you're comfortable to sell out your community, and I'm not saying you are producing that music, but it's clear that you're comfortable with this music being sold. It's what sells. Does that music, that money come in to produce? I'm seeing man talk about guns and this and that, and I got nothing to do with it. Nowhere need to do it. I will look after the kids, but don't chat that rubbish up in here and in my studio. Trust me, my brethren, anyway, so yeah. But this is what you hear in the Phoenix Xtra celebrating gospel music of Black Origin. This is how we do it.
So this the one right here. I've been rolling with the team for a minute. I can't sit up in the house like the Senate. I believe I got faith, ain't no limits. You can't never call me fake, I'm authentic. Oh God, yeah, that's who I'm depending on. Whoa, nah, all that pride I had is gone. Enemy can't touch me. Life is really lovely, cause the Lord touched me.
I've been rolling with a team for a minute, yeah. Let's just talk like Kareem for a minute, yeah. They wanna live all on my scene, I can't get them in. They wanna be part of your dream, they can't live it in. I need somebody that gon' roll, cause I'm a rider. Someone to let God take control so we get higher. Be about your bag and loyalty to my Messiah. Realize the doubt and tell that devil he a liar. Ooh, lately I've been lonely. Riding with my team in no control. My lady never want me down, she see me holy. Put up for my team and for my homies. All for God is all for you. I'm living in this life, I know these lies, but you the truth. Wanna see me die, but I can't do so as long as I got you, Lord, as long as I got you.
I've been rolling with the team for a minute. I can't sit up in the house like the Senate. I believe I got faith, ain't no limits. You can't never call me fake, I'm authentic. Oh God, yeah, that's who I'm depending on. Whoa, nah, all that pride I had is gone. Enemy can't touch me. Life is very lovely, cause the Lord touched me. Just one touch got me feeling brand new. I get love from the source and I know you can too. Do I believe? Well, of course, take my life as proof. I got saved when I changed cause I found out the truth. Had to let my guard down, learn how to trust. Had to put my phone down, learn about his love. I got peace from the prince, I ain't talk about no purple rain. Got that word on my hip, loaded up and I'ma let it sing. Covered with the blood, I'ma let it bang. I can't play with God's name, I'm not Charlemagne. Big guy showing up when I walk in faith. When you rolling with the team, you get tested every day. When you living for the green, it get hard to break away. Your motto can't be cream, it's gonna fade away. Like MJ, by the way, I get the right of way. When I follow Yahweh, now my path straight. I've been rolling with the team for a minute. I can't sit up in the house like the Senate. I believe I got faith, ain't no limits. You can't never call me fake, I'm authentic. Oh God, yeah, that's who I'm depending on. Whoa, nah, all that pride I had is gone. Enemy can't touch me. Life is really lovely, cause the Lord touched me.
Jalapeno on the beat.
Yeah, you put all the walls that nobody can see. Push everyone away, put a smile on your face like what? Try to act big, proud, but your soul's been down like ooh. I can see your heart, let me hear the start to fight like ooh. No need to pretend I'm a man, I'll fix you. Up, walking tall, big pride boy on the low. At your own worst time. Don't you dare hate on the process, I got you. King of kings, stay shine upon when I die. You've been feeling all alone, like nobody even wants you. Huge
show you that I got them. You gon' catch some souls by throwing everything I gave you. It's okay that they don't know you, cause I know you. They gon' see you when you show me. Salvation cutting like a scythe. Say the word out, more HP, I got life. Ain't no need to hide behind my shame, I got light. Protecting me, I'm set in the fight. Yeah, you put all the walls that nobody can see. Push everyone away, put a smile on your face like, whoa. Try to act big, proud, but your soul's been down like, ooh. I can see your heart, let me hear the storm apart like, ooh. No need to pretend I'm a man, I'm a fiction.
I just stuck in the mud, in a rut, what we doing? Lord, I need your help, but sometimes I be stupid. They don't really know what I do it for. Put it on these walls, walk around, make them fall. I'ma get it, you can't touch it, let it be. Yeah, he wants it, living free from debt. Understood that burden on my chest. Ready up, let him love, my soul let it rest. Ready up, let it sun, let him do the rest. Lord, save me, save me, save me.
Yeah, you put all the walls that nobody can see. Push everyone away, put a smile on your face like, whoa. Try to act big, proud, but your soul's been down like, ooh. I can see your heart, let me hear the storm apart like, ooh. No need to pretend I'm a man, I'm a fiction.
Okay, guys, the last thing I'm going to talk about today, and all I have to say is Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai. Okay, I have to say, even though Belair is a good repeat, but this is one of the best repeat series. I don't know what exactly you call them, remake or whatever. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving Stranger Things on Netflix, but I think Cobra Kai, oh my goodness sake. Guys, they've turned this thing into an absolute monster, you know. I love the way they've used all the old characters. Danny LaRusso, real characters, turned 60. I'm thinking, you know what, it looks kind of sharp still. Man's got like, hopefully if I look for, we kind of like fresh, you know, no grey hairs. Hopefully he ain't no grey hairs anyway. That is absolutely crazy. But what's amazing about the Cobra Kai series, for the ones who don't know, who originally watched Karate Kid, it's all about the blessing, craziness, coolness of Miyagi-Do, yeah? And Cobra Kai is the evil batch. What they've done now is turn around the lead character. Danny LaRusso is a nice boy, but they're turning it around and make you feel sympathetic and love the Cobra Kai way as well. There's the other side to it as well. The backstories. I don't want to go into it, spoil anything for you to go into Mexico, getting going for the guys. Guys, I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but the way it's ended, you have to watch the whole thing one time. You have to binge watch that, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch it with my missus. The way it ended, and you're like this. There's more to come. Yo. But anyway, sorry, let's not get excited. But they give it 8.5. I see 95%. I see 5 out of 5 on Facebook in terms of reviews. 96% likes. By giving my like on Google. 8.5 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes 95%. Listen, guys. It's amazing series. You know, don't longer some parts, but Danny LaRusso in the program does my head in. You know what I'm saying? He puts everyone in danger. Everybody in danger, man, still, you know what I mean? But it's so funny, it's so great, and you know how things twist around. Trust me, the fight them get to weapon, you know. Weapon start drawn in this one still, yeah. So guys, if you're soft, be very careful. But the review, how do I feel about it? I would say, 5 out of 5. What I would say, 95%. And what would I say? MDB. Sorry, I'll give it 9.5. But that's all them pros being a bit too funny, but I love the way they bring old characters into it. And the old characters are still coming into it. Crazy, you know. If you go back to season 1 and season 2, I think they was going through the Cobra. Johnny's one of his friends who died of cancer, you know, and it really got you reflecting what my generation's going through now. And again, I'm 46, so when Karate Kid came through, I was at primary school, you know what I mean. And when the Karate Kid to come through, man, people are like, pew, you know what I'm saying, pew, pew, pew. You know what I mean? Pure licks like that was going in there. You know, it was mayhem on Monday for the teachers. That has to ban us all fights and all his business, all play fighting, because he would get very serious with the Karate Kid. Everybody became karate experts. Everyone came karate experts come to Monday, but you know what I mean. So it's actually funny seeing everybody fight each other and everything else. The fight scenes, every single one, and I have one with this one. And I would say it's the best one so far, but you know, it's good still. It's very, very, very good fun anyway. So, but listen, guys, make sure you watch it on Netflix. Well done, Netflix. Great another series. Looking forward to season 6, man. This is how we do anything extra celebrity gospel music Black Origin. And this is me, Roger Moore of the Fresh Prince of Phoenix, bringing you the freshest tracks out there. Nothing but love.
He wants it living free from debt. Understood that burden on my chest. Ready up, let him love, my soul let it rest. Ready up, let his son, let him do the rest. Lord, save me, save me, save
What you gonna do?
Now you know I'm chilling with the king.
What you gonna do, fam?
Danny with the lions in the ring.
What you gonna do?
He died to save the Jews and the gents.
What you gonna do?
And you can smell the fire from the pen.
What you gonna do, fam?
Real fight like blade nights, like late nights. Daylight, world dim, but son of the most high, cash light, but I'm destined. Wait for the weapons and ain't nobody contest them. Don't get reactive, this systematic, this aspiration. I can't be passive, this automatic, this status. I gotta practice, I'm animated. He's been expanding my territories. It's been apparent, I'm preparing for when he elevate me. Ain't embarrassed, I'm declaring for when I hit the lotto. Jibbing, praying, staying present through all the generating. Graduating, hesitation, out there on the throttle. What it costs. Watch you play impossible, getting lost, you in the dark. Meet you at the bottom if you're down to play a part. In your party set apart. Have it in your heart to give it up, there just a start. Take it or lose it, I'm done with the games. I'm straight to the point like pencils and rulers. I flow hella fluid and every unit of me I'm using, amusing. I'm sick with the music like you, cause these keeps will kick through the foolish. I feel like gladiator style. I get mad and I get wild and I'm a soldier. Army of God and getting bolder. Every rapper out here swear they colder, but ain't colder, I'm coldest. Midas, I'm nice with a touch like Mike and got nice with a hands like Tyson. Dog bite and it packs a punch and I'm sicker without the liquor. Nice with a sword like Ike and I double blade with the scriptures. I'm better off with the light. Like now you know I'm chilling with the king, right? Danny with the lions in the ring. He died to save the Jews and the gents. And you can smell the fire from this pen. Now you know I'm chilling with the king, right? Danny with the lions in the ring. Right? He died to save the Jews and the gents. And you can smell the fire from this pen. I'm something like bald-head Samson without the weakness. In the Pacific with my holistic, anti-ritualistic uniqueness. Face deeper than the trenches. Mariana, devil plan, I'm throwing wrenches in it. So pay attention, worldly gain about expenses. Don't take a bond if the tension was always mentioned. Some questions were never answered, the questions are pretty endless. Some people are pretty lonely, some people are pretty jealous. Just know that his arms extended, he'll never leave you defenseless. He'll never leave you defenseless. What you gonna do? Now you know I'm chilling with the king, right? Danny with the lions in the ring. He died to save the Jews and the gents. And you can smell the fire from this pen. 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 And you can smell the fire from this pen.
Gonna go into some UK rap. What's time now? Yeah, let's UK rap this bad boy out.
I love you.
This is Guni. Boomtown.
I got the Holy Spirit on me, the highest of powers. I'm scared of a couple things, but not you. I do music, I'm putting in hours. Ain't sat in the trap inhaling rock fumes. You know the ends have gone shower when you get chefed, and I'm like, what's new? It's hot around here, but not in that way. When they send round here, it's a shot, not new. I've got lots to say, but got more to do. I've got lots of space for me to improve. If I get the bag, then I'm gonna buy bricks and sticks to build with, not bats for the use. You ain't the big homie, you're a phony. Sending a YG to the beach with the food. That's a shot like when a Glock goes boom. Cause nobody's ever told you about you, but now what? Because I just did it. I can change this generation with lyrics. Sipping a cup of codeine with a pill in don't mean you're winning, and you ain't the littest. Right now you're slipping and the flow's gripping. Smooth on a beat like motorway whipping. Covered in blood, why would I be gripping? If I see a pagan, I ain't gonna dip in. For that reason they think that I'm on 140 grind, more trap, I ain't fussy. The team's got teeth just like Bugs Bunny, but I'm covered by God, so I bop true comfy. Now I'm going in different countries, only by faith and works I'll succeed. Yo, surprised they ain't rusty, but I still pull up to the mic and I bust it. Still do grind when they tell me it's dead, like I could have been when I crashed that ped. You've got a girl and another girl has to link, I suggest you leave her on red. That's something no other MCs ever said, cause they just talk was and they mess with your head. They don't fill up the watts with lead, they just fill up the rats with cap instead. Yo, I'm legit, I don't run from the feds. Yeah, said I'm legit, I don't run from police. You got the stats, but you ain't got peace. More money, more problems up in these streets. It's hard to get by without the peace. What you know about nights, no food, just sleep. Let me not get deep. Planting seeds, cause after I've sown them, man's gonna reap. I'm on about getting what I got 10 times over. I gotta stick with a beam when I slide over. Things are different now that I've shown up, cause I ain't like any other MC. What? Square up to an up like blood, what you got? Cause I've got the heat, so I'm cool if it's hot. If I say 5, that's 5 on the dot. Don't ring man 20 minutes late about I forgot. I don't ask for much, but you think it's a lot. If you ain't gonna be real, step out the spot. Snakes everywhere, just like into the box. And I wave like yachts, but without the pot. Watch what you say, cause they can screenshot. And nobody's too bad to not get got. I want one wife, not 100 thoughts. Been a Brumtown youth since I was in a cop. That's why I put the beat in the Riz. Light it up, then I move like whiz. It's funny how man think that I can't spit, cause I look like coke, the type that don't piss. This year the flow's gotta make this, cause I shower down max the usual piss. Shower down max the usual pattern. Probably cause I come from the west to the mids. How could I be mid? I gotta be top gear. You can't cancel man cause I ain't top gear. Them youths claim they're the best in the room. The room's down there, rude boy not here. Still in the ends where man shot gear, and I ain't gonna stop until man's gone clear. Lives within me so I know God's near. So if anything's gonna stop me, it's not fear.
Back then I was trying to dip, now I got a deeper flow. Bad taste, but I kept composed. Me and the Holy Ghost.
Feed him, the man, feed him.
I just pick up the Bible, use as a rifle, straight head top to my rival. Bow! Run up in the flesh, bro, day. You're not gonna win today. It's getting hot in the kitchen, but I ain't gonna fix me a plate. It's KJ when I'm whipping. It's real life that I'm dishing. My girl could be hella saucy, I got nuggets, I ain't dipping. Of course I'm sure. She can't believe her eyes, how I swerve in the open door. Back then I was in a dip, now I got a deeper fall. Bad grace, man, I kept composed. Me and the Holy Ghost, that's a different kind of smoke. War with iron, bring your iron. It will get better like Beckham. You wanna war with weapons, my soul's in the color, but I can't be taken. It can be the biggest weapon with a cross, but against me, no. I said it can be the biggest weapon, cross, but against me, no. That's why I don't fear nobody. Shadow of death go left in the valley. Started on me, now move in the alley. Road is the way, but now road's the way to my daddy. Let me get deep in the alley. 316, I'll be waving a strally. Ready for war like I'm in the army. Christian stand up, jump in the rally. Bow! Run up in the flesh, bro, day. You're not gonna win today. It's getting hot in the kitchen, but I ain't gonna fix me a plate. It's KJ when I'm whipping. It's real life that I'm dishing. My girl could be hella saucy, I got nuggets, I ain't dipping. Of course I'm sure. She can't believe her eyes, how I swerve in the open door. Back then I was in a dip, now I got a deeper fall. Bad grace, man, I kept composed. Me and the Holy Ghost, that's a different kind of smoke.
See, murder the flesh, I gotta do all the gang thing. 5 rocks and sling, in a man strong and I'm standing. Corporate glide or solo, either way this gospel's landing. Midnight cry, that's midnight prayer with gang, equivalent dank and vamping. Then I put sword in flesh, real boy I don't know about camping. This work that apart from lips, so it's tongues or understanding. The enemy knows it's beef on sight, spiritual walk out standing. Pull up, jump up, grab him, and then stamping. Holy moly, demons, no man smoky, man no chow. Loons get pokey, save all of these souls if only. Do
do it to the end of my day. This lifestyle can't get boring. Upward scoring, praying to the early morning.
Temptation in my face like boom. Stressed out, yeah, when I smoke one zoo. Out to my mind, head gone like zoom. Please get them spirits straight out to the room. Boss gal coming right true. True devil chase like feds. Woo, woo, I'ma step up the wall, see me shoot. Shoot, see me level up my game, I'ma do can you. Demons in my face, they gonna get bruised. Knock them out with my steel cap shoe. On the Netflix, no chill. Still virtuous, woman man gets no thrill. They're lukewarm like Brexit deal. Entertaining your flesh, then you get no skill. Drop off like your ODs on pills. I cling on tight to my Jesus still. Of course I'm sure he can't believe his eyes. How I swerved in an open door. Back then I would keep it sweet, so sweet, but never got a deeper thought. With grace I stay composed. It's me and the Lord of Hosts. That's a different kind of smoke.
Run up on a fresh road day. You're not gonna win today. It's getting hot in the kitchen, but I ain't gonna fix me a plate. It's KJ when I'm whipping. It's real life that I'm dishing. My girl could be hella saucy. I got no guess I ain't dipping. Of course I'm sure she can't believe her eyes. How I swerved in an open door. Back then I was trying to dip. Now I got a deeper thought. By grace, man, I kept composed.
Back then this song from my home, they were like, you got a violence. That's the story begun. Now I look at my face, I'm a righteous one, bro. I can't really watch them, man. I just know that my light is on. I'm reaching goals. I can't be placed
Namesbliss strikers.
They want chat about war. Now I pick up my pen and score. Hear my sound and I'm looking in awe. Where did the sound come from? That's raw. I saw it too, man. I came to the fore. They don't pattern like this no more. Rings like satin, spin this to the core. Make it happen like we want more. I'm from a place where the youth spray corn. No purpose, he don't know why he's born. He's nervous, they get tense, I'm sure. Ends in a cell, no final form. Get turned off, there is no respawn. Shine my light till they get reborn. Wanna chat to the YGs on tour. Like you, then they might be informed. My team chat about what we saw. When they're on the road, there is no detour. I was on the road and it rained and poured. Broken souls that I make this for. Words I know are the piercing sword. They can make you bow down and pray to the Lord. Have you ever seen resurrection force? Set you ablaze when I spray this corn. Back then they spoke to my mum. They were like, you got a violent son. That's when the story begun. I would look at my face, I'm a righteous one. Bro, I can't really watch them, man. I just know that my light is on. I'm reaching goals. I can't be placed in a box like where the strikers run. Back then they spoke to my mum. They were like, you got a violent son. That's when the story begun. I would look at my face, I'm a righteous one. Bro, I can't really watch them, man. I just know that my light is on. I'm reaching goals. I can't be placed in a box like where the strikers run. Hey, they want chat about pain. Chat with chest, but I chat with bass. They want chat about wax and change. OT riddance and killing and chinging, degrading the women, they live like slaves. So I'm spitting with style and grace. It's been written on mics and brave. How long are we gonna be this way? Righteous anger, breed this rage. I was on the phone trying to speak with faith. I was in the zone, but I needed space. Chatting to the YGs, reset pace. Give them one chance, they need that break. I know we can set them up with a decent wage. Change the story, different page. Ever seen a mum or a sister's face? Son got locked, won't beat that case. We've seen hope disintegrate. So let's go and liberate. Got to set the system straight. Got to save our youth today. These man lead our kids astray. We can't see that, it's okay when we see him bleed on this estate. Back then they spoke to my mum, they were like, you got a violent son. That's when the story begun. I would look at my face, I'm a righteous one. Bro, I can't really watch them, man. I just know that my light is on. I'm reaching goals. I can't be placed in a box like where the strikers run. Back then they spoke to my mum, they were like, you got a violent son. That's when the story begun. I would look at my face, I'm a righteous one. Bro, I can't really watch them, man. I just know that my light is on. I'm reaching goals. I can't be placed in a box like where the strikers run.
Last track from Freedom.
Hats and hoods to the altar, gun fingers in the air. Come as you are like you just don't care. My God, we meet you there. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all comfy. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely. Hats and hoods to the altar, gun fingers in the air. Come as you are like you just don't care. My God, we meet you there. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all comfy. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all active. Come as you are, no dress code here. It's a Holy Ghost party. Drunk in the spirit, no arky. How we still wave, come chat to me, doggy. You might think that you're onto a Nikki and then find out it's a different Barbie. Auntie, I'm sorry, keeping the hood don't make me auntie. Hats and hoods, yeah man, I got plenty, but it don't matter if your soul is empty. I speak to the young G's and to the orders, let's get our hearts in order. You need more than just the attire to cross the kingdom border. Hats and hoods to the altar, gun fingers in the air. Come as you are, like you just don't care. My God, we meet you there. Right there. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all comfy. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely. Hats and hoods at the altar, gun fingers in the air. Come as you are, like you just don't care. My God, we meet you there. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all comfy. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely. Trackies, fork and knife for the gang cap, you already noticed me. I don't really care if they notice me. I rip cracks from the MIC, give it the mic, let me intercede. Speak his word and let a man see. This is more than a fantasy, more than stuff on a part of the sea. It's more than Sunday clothes, dressed in armor, already that's loads. Drip, drip, put on Christ, different sauce. Got me a brand new passion, I don't care about matching fashion. Holy Ghost in my soul, demon flee when we get to stepping. Got me a brand new passion, I don't care about matching fashion. Holy Ghost in my soul, demon flee when we get to stepping. Hats and hoods at the altar, gun fingers in the air. Come as you are, like you just don't care. My God, we meet you there. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all comfy. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely. Hats and hoods at the altar, gun fingers in the air. Come as you are, like you just don't care. My God, we meet you there. Bro came with a trackie, she's got a hoodie, looking all comfy. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely. Salvation setting, from early, everything lovely.
We have a liftoff.